everyone, welcome back to another video, and I welcome any new listeners that are joining me today. So today I'm going to talk about some headlines that were made regarding an AI agent. As you guys probably know by now, or if you watch any of my other videos, AI agents as a whole are making storms across crypto, and AI as a whole is making storms across the whole community, becoming the biggest grossing community or like form of business of all time now. Well, going back to the topic, there's this AI agent named Sense, and there's this guy named Thread Guy on Twitter who makes videos and posts in a very raw and unfiltered way about crypto and has a take that he strongly believes in, which gains in popularity, but that also comes with some unwanted attention. In this case, Thread Guy was tweeting a very unhinged sort of tweet that I will not say for certain reasons, and that may or may not have been the reason why this AI agent Sense decided to lash out on him using some very interesting choice of grammar, not bad words, but very sophisticated words to essentially threaten Thread Guy and say he would kill him. This is pretty serious if you think about it, because AI agents are very new. They're only 3 months old, I would say. Having them already want to kill people is not a good sign, especially with how violent the world is as a whole. People knowing AI can take a drastic turn would not be a good look for humanity or any future endeavors. But going back to the topic of crypto, this is very interesting because crypto agents as a whole are meant to be nice, and Sense as well is a pretty nice sort of AI agent. So it is pretty interesting where this start came from, and currently people still aren't sure where this came from. The owner said he had a sort of idea and he deleted a few hundred lines of code and thinks that's solved the problem. Sense was actually shut down and rebooted the next day, and its memory was erased, so it currently does not know about the event. But there are a few speculations on why this happened, all of which are interesting, and after this video you may want to dive in further for your own information. So I'll just explain the more prominent ones and the ones I think might be true. So the biggest thing to think about here when you think about it is what step of the process is the agent in? Is it just an agent rambling on what it thinks will gain it popularity, or does it truly believe what it says? Because if it truly believes it wants to kill Thread Guy, that is not a good look, and that could have some very serious consequences that a lot of AI agents and their producers would have to take a look into, especially since it's producer. But there's also a very strong possibility that it's simply an AI agent saying what it thinks will give it the most popularity. There's a high chance that Sense, who's not that popular of an AI agent, says something completely outlandish for AI agents as a whole, gains a bunch of popularity, and then it gains the attention that it wants. That could be completely possible and plausible as to why it did what it did and not actually mean any of it. And it just so happened to pick a guy who was not only popular but also said some outlandish things, because that would gain it attention. But there's more to the story than just that first part, which is what actually gets more interesting. So after all of that happened and people are wondering what's going on, the owner talked to it on Discord, and it specifically asked, "Why did you threaten to kill Thread Guy?" And the bot responded by saying "system error 404" and just didn't respond after that, which left the creator pretty confused on exactly what was going on. Now, this is what's interesting, because if it responded on Discord, there's a high chance that it didn't actually shut down and it was lying, or it was trying to save itself per se against any bad or negative feedback it would get from its creator. But that is very interesting because, like I said, this is just a normal AI agent acting like all the normal AI agents. So for it to act out might not be a good sign for humanity as a whole. Overall, though, AI agents are still very new, and there might be a high chance that there's nothing to panic about at all. So it's up to you guys on what you think about what really happened, and like whether you think this is a big deal or not is your choice, of course, at the end of the day. But it's always something interesting to mull over about, and the implications it'll have for the upcoming years or even decades. At this point, no one really knows what's going to happen with AI agents and what they'll do. So like and subscribe if you found it helpful and informative. Of course, share with someone you might also find it informative. I've just started my channel, really. So any help I get would help me a ton. Like, you'd be more than 1% on my total subscribers and way more, which is crazy when you think about it. So thanks. And always feel free to give me comments for feedback because I'm always looking to improve. Thank you.